CBS News has confirmed the details of a memo that circulated within the Trump campaign outlining a plot to use fake electors to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. The December 6, 2020 memo was written by one of Trump's lawyers at the time, Kenneth Chesebro. He's believed to be part of the federal January 6th indictment against Donald Trump as co-conspirator 5. CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent Robert Costa has details.
Court documents tonight reveal the special counsel obtained a search warrant for former President Donald Trump's Twitter account, seeking more information as it continues to investigate the attempt to overthrow the 2020 election. Trump responded immediately on social media, calling the search warrant a major hit on my civil rights. As prosecutors continue to build their case, we're learning new details about the Justice Department's probe into Trump's conduct in and around January 6. A memo authored by Trump lawyer Ken Chesebro, written in early December 2020 and first reported by the New York Times, outlines a plot to encourage the creation of false slates of Trump electors in battleground states where Trump lost. The idea was to compel Congress to consider those false slates on January 6, when it certified the election. In the memo, Chesebro writes that letting matters play out this way would enable Trump to deprive Biden of electoral votes. But he also acknowledged the proposal as a bold, controversial strategy that would likely be rejected by the Supreme Court. Chesebro did not respond to requests for comment.
Chesebro was the architect of a strategy to just keep Biden from getting to the magic number of 270, doing something that he knew was almost certainly unlawful to buy time.
But the effort fell short of pushing then Vice President Mike Pence to disavow certifying the 2020 election. Pence has since become a key witness in the investigation.
President Trump asked me to put him over the Constitution, but I chose the Constitution.
Robert Costa joins me now. Bob, talk a little bit more about how this memo and what's detailed in it helps the prosecution's case.
Jeff, always good to be with you. In the final days of the Trump administration, Rudy Giuliani and former President Trump were working on trying to stay in office, and they first mounted that fight in the courts. But after they started to lose battle after battle in the courts, they started to look for a new strategy, and a new strategy emerged, and that was to put forward false electors in various states so those false electors could ultimately be considered by Congress on January 6 when the vote was certified. And Kenneth Chesebro, a conservative lawyer, along with another conservative lawyer, John Eastman, were two of the major proponents behind the scenes trying to get this idea to be embraced by those in Trump's circle. And it ultimately was, because there were efforts that were mounted in various battleground states to put forward these so-called fake electors.
Why is the person who wrote the memo, who admitted the fake elector scheme would not pass legal thresholds, not also indicted for conspiracy or other charges?
Charges for Mr. Chesebro or anyone else linked to this investigation remain to be determined. So the Trump indictment was issued, criminal charges for the former president. In the indictment, numerous co-conspirators are suggested. They are not named. CBS News has learned one of those co-conspirators in the indictment is Mr. Chesebro. But when you look at this list of different co-conspirators CBS News has learned about, you see people who could be indicted down the line. An important caveat is that this investigation remains ongoing. While Trump has been indicted, the investigation is in no way over. So the special counsel still talking to witnesses about not just Trump, but others who were part of this alleged scheme.
Bob, as you reported in your piece, the special counsel in this case obtained a search warrant earlier this year for Trump's Twitter account. Do they get access to that? What else do we know?
What we've heard from people familiar with the investigation is the special counsel is looking at all aspects of Trump's communication, both his communication, that done by those on his team. So what they wanted to find out by subpoenaing the records for Trump's Twitter account is what was Trump saying in direct messages, in drafts for his Twitter account. It's about the special counsel trying to get the full spectrum of Trump's behind-the-scenes communications, not just during the Capitol attack and before it, but also after and the years since.
Okay, Robert Costa, thank you very much.
Thank you.